Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Cole Clunan, here with head track coach Mike Cox. Coach, always great to have you on the show.
Thank you, Cole.
So you have the Division II Challenge coming up this weekend, and so what are some things that you're looking forward from the team at this meet?
Well, really, Cole, we're just looking to go out and compete. With the way the weather's been, we weren't even able to get on the track before the Marietta meet last weekend or 2 weekends ago. And then we were barely on the track, until the end of last week. We were able to even get back on the track. So, with the weather breaking, we've been able to get outside this week. But really, just looking to go up and compete. I mean, this is just another step in the stone to get us ready for the end of the for conference championships in the spring. With no indoor conference championship, we don't really have a focal point as far as indoor goes. So, really just looking to go and just get out there and compete this weekend.
You're talking about competing, so what kind of competition are you really expecting to see this weekend?
This meet should definitely have a high caliber of competition. Much greater than we saw 2 weeks ago at Marietta. Kind of similar probably to the JDL, where there was a lot of D1 competition there. So I mean, it's going to be some stiff competition, and again, much different than we saw at Marietta. I mean, Marietta is a great meet to go back to when you come off of a break. Again, because the competition is generally not as tough, but it's really important, I think, to go to big meets and be in that atmosphere and really be pushed.
Definitely. And what are some things that you're looking for the team to improve on as the season goes on?
Well, as any coach would, would say, I want them to get faster, I want them to get stronger, throw farther, jump higher. So really just look to obviously, improve, their times and all that stuff. But, coming together as a team is very important, and again, focusing on, the conference championship in late April, early May, whenever that's going to be. We don't quite know yet. But.
So, and that's not the only meet you have on your agenda this weekend. Shawnee Carnett and Jeff Fertig are heading up to the Army in New York this weekend. So what do you think they should be shooting for at this big meet?
I mean, it's going to be really exciting. I'm definitely really looking forward to it. Jeff doesn't have a qualifier yet, so I mean, that's going to be the number one goal is to get a qualifier and, hopefully get a qualifier that will be comfortable for us and not having to worry about trying to have to get another one, to make it to nationals. He's in the college section, which will be 1:30 on Friday, kind of sitting in the middle of the pack. So it's going to be some good jumps there, some good jumpers. So, I mean, he should definitely, have some adrenaline pumping and definitely, hopefully we'll have a good day. He's been jumping well. We just haven't been able to put our steps quite together it was as good as we needed to, obviously, to get over the bar. So hopefully that'll come together for him. As far as Shawnee goes, she made the championship segment of the meet, which will be separate from the college girls later in the afternoon on Saturday. And we can go up there and definitely better our provisional time that we currently have. I know that we're not at our peak by any means, but she's ready to run fast, and really she just needs competition. And that's why we're going there, because hopefully we'll get pushed, and the time will take care of itself. I won't be surprised if we come away with maybe even a victory there. But we're just looking for competition. Again, this is another step in the stone, but I'm really excited to have her in that atmosphere and be pushed. It's just giving us what we really need.
And kind of recapping the last meet, Obi Akio won the triple jump, and some other strong performances in the middle distance were Jacob Doss, Cody Honecker, and Jacob Meadows. And so what do performances like these do for the confidence for the guys for the rest of the season?
I mean, it's definitely good to go. I mean, again, Marietta's a smaller meet. Obi's jumping really well. I mean, I look for him to do well up there this weekend. I know he has high goals for doing really well this weekend up there. But again, just when you're having success, I mean that builds and feeds and hopefully keeps you motivated to want to do better. I mean, even going to this meet this weekend is going to be much greater competition. Whether it goes good or bad, we've got to just keep our eye on the big picture here and just keep working and use whatever happens as motivation to keep working hard. I mean, that's what it's going to take. I mean, with a long break, with almost a 6-week break, coming back, and then the weather, it just makes it tricky to when you're running inside and not able to do a whole lot, it just makes it tough. So again, looking forward to going to a great facility up there in Geneva, 300-meter oversized track. It's a beautiful facility, a good track to run fast on. So hopefully they'll go out and run well.
Sounds good. And on the women's side at Marietta, the 4x team put up a dominant display, won the race by more than 6 seconds. Jessica Roll in the 200, some top 5 finishes from Demi Kirk, Sharice Williams, and there was a number of other improvements there as well. So I kind of want to say, Coach, how do you keep this team focused on these long-term goals? You know, there's still a lot of the season left till conference, and you haven't really been able to practice the way you'd wanted to, and with the conditions and everything.
Yeah, I mean, but again, it just comes down to going out and competing. Again, that was Marietta, and we did great at Marietta, but it's Marietta. And again, it's just another step as well, even with this weekend. I mean, so again, just going out and doing it, and knowing that it's going to take more work. And I mean, it is tough. Hopefully, the weather is going to cooperate with us here. The rest of the season, I know we got a big storm look like coming in Sunday and Monday. But again, whether the outcome is this weekend, they know they're going to have to just keep working. I mean, it's not, you got to go to the next one.
Definitely.
After that one, you got to go to the next one. So I mean, it may be challenging, but we're going to do my best to have them ready when it's time to be ready. And again, that's going to be for the majority of them focusing on that conference championship at the end of April and early May.
Okay, Coach, that will do it for me. Once again, guys, thank you for tuning in to the Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Cole Clunan, for Coach Mike Cox. Thank you guys for tuning in. And don't forget to check CUMountlions.com for complete coverage of Concord University athletics. Thanks.